So Tito, it seems like this thing's pretty much done with Chuck. I know there's still some specifics to figure out, but you're ready to do this later this year, right?
Yeah, I tested my body over the last 7 weeks and it bounced back like no other. I got to be thankful for my surgeon. He gets all the credit, Dr. William Smith, for doing the surgery. I mean, I got back surgery back in '09 with him, and I got through back surgery and 4 neck surgeries, but it's nice to be 100%, nice to be with no pain, and all the levels above it are fine. Everything looks good, so he gave me the clear to start wrestling, and that's been about 6-7 weeks now.
He's about 15 feet away from you, just down there at the end of the other side of the carpet. Have you interacted with him at all this week? Have you seen him in person since you guys signed this fight?
No, I think this will be the first time. Fuck that guy. We're not friends. We're not companions. We're not acquaintances. You know what? If he wants to write me off, I'll write him off too. This is a fight, and I'm going to kick his ass, and I'm going to get redemption for it.
It's going to be different this time around. I mean, it's so many years later since your last meeting. How do you feel, things are different in this fight?
I see that he's taken a lot of time off, and he's bit off a little more than he can chew, and I'm going to prove that. I took a year off just because of a surgery that I had to have. Through my whole career, it's always been, my body's been rattled with surgeries. My worst enemy is myself. But me healthy, me with my mind right, the people around me great, I'm invincible, man. It's just one of those things. People see how quick I pick apart Chael Sonnen. I did it faster than what Johnny Bones Jones can do it, and I'm ready to fight. I want to fight. And this is just one of those things that it's always been in my life. If someone's told me I couldn't do something, and to react off those things, and that's proving people wrong. And if I could prove people wrong by beating Chuck Liddell on my terms, where it's not like we were supposed to hold out in the beginning, we only got paid $150,000. We could have got paid $20 to $30 million. Didn't make sense back then, but now it makes sense. De La Hoya is going to come about, and he's going to give us an opportunity of being partners of this company. And I'm going to put my heart and soul into it and to get redemption. I showed what I can do when I fought Chael Sonnen, and I'm going to do the same thing when I fight Chuck Liddell.
And I know you've said over the years, you don't like having negativity in your life. You try to focus on the positive and stuff, but, you guys have had this rivalry for 15 years at this point. What still gets your blood boiling about him, and why, do you not mind still holding that kind of resentment towards him after all these years?
Well, all this is true. Everything else before was fabricated. This is true. I'm fighting for an opportunity for my name. Before, I got pushed into something I didn't want to do. And I got pushed into something that people call me a pussy. People saying I'm not a tough fighter and I'm afraid of Chuck. Well, when you have that things around you and you don't want to fight the fight, how can you train and prepare for that fight? Now that I want to fight it, and it's in my own terms, and he's not my friend. He doesn't sleep on my couch anymore. He doesn't clean his dirty ass feet on my couch anymore. It's just one of those things where he used to spar with me all the time and wrestle with me all the time. We're the ones that made up the wall walk. He's not my friend. Like I say, he's not my acquaintance. He's my enemy. And my job is to beat his ass. And when we get this venue signed where we're going to have it out, we'll announce it, and I'll keep my work up as I've been doing over the last 7 weeks, and I'll get my hand raised. I know the weapons I have. I know what I can do. I just got to be confident when I do these things, and I've been doing it. Shit, he's been retired for now 8 years. I've been doing those 8 years that he's been retired. I've been sacrificing myself, my mind, my body to become a fighter, to support my children. Now I'm able to support them. This isn't about money. People got to understand this. This fight, I'm not getting paid no money. There's no $1 million payday guaranteed. I make money when someone buys a pay-per-view. I make money when someone buys a ticket to the fight. My job is to perform the way I've always performed over the last 21 and a half years. And that's what I'm going to do.
Wait, so there's no base purse for this one?
No base purse. That's how bad I want this fight. This is important to me. I'm coming in as a partner. I believe in my fans. I believe in Chuck Liddell's fans. I believe in the promotion that De La Hoya can do. But people want to see me fight. They want to see me beat Chuck Liddell, get my hand raised over him. They'll turn into this pay-per-view.
Was that something you pushed for, or was that just sort of...
It was cut and dry. It's plain and simple. That's exactly how it was. De La Hoya said he wanted to get in the business and do a one-off and see what this would turn out to be. I'm a businessman. I believe myself. I'm willing to take a chance. I'm willing to bet on my name, and that's what I'm doing in this fight because I know I'm going to win. I'm getting my hand raised, and it's going to be a double-edged sword that I'm going to be able to shine myself. I get to win, and hopefully it'll be a huge pay-per-view where we do 1.5 million pay-per-view buys as we did before. People who've been over the last 15 years of our careers, they've seen us compete against each other. They've seen us compete against others. What would it do with Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell 3? And we had that opportunity with the Ultimate Fighter, but I got pulled out. Dana pulled me out, and he did his job, and Chuck Liddell fought Rich Franklin. That should have been me in there, but you know what? Everything in this world happens for a reason, and I believe in that way. My whole career has been like that.
We just talked to Chuck probably like 15 minutes ago, and when I asked him how does he think the fight's going to happen, he said basically he's going to break you within the first couple minutes. I mean, I'm just curious for your response when you hear something like that?
I hope he comes out aggressive. You know, I hope he swings for the fences. Hope he's the Chuck Liddell that I've always seen, that he just, I know how he fights. You know, like I say, man, the last 2 fights, my life wasn't right. I had wrong people around me. I just had everything in my mind was wrong. Now, like I say, I'm not getting pushed into a fight. It's not fabrication. We have fabricated bad blood. That DVD was just fabricated. It was all lies. This is true now. This is real. So the fans get an opportunity to see something that's real. They get to see the real Tito Ortiz against Chuck Liddell. That's someone that a UFC fabricated to get to that point. They had to sell tickets, I understand it, but we made shit for money. Now's the opportunity where we're going to make some huge money. And yeah, I love to fight, but I like to make money. I'm a businessman, and this is an opportunity for me to make a big business and get my hand raised over Chuck Liddell. That's always been my goal. People always sold me out my whole lifetime. I couldn't be able to do something, and you know, get my degree, owning my first house, making my first million, becoming a world champion, having 3 beautiful kids, have a beautiful family. I've gotten these things through hard work and dedication. I just want to show everybody who watching my career or watched my career and are going to be watching this fight that the surgeries I've gone through are just challenges that God gave me, and I've been able to prevail through them. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all my fans. I'm thankful for everybody to get to this point. You know, Lorenzo, Dana. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for this and the hard work that I show. I'm a hard-working American, man. A hard-working Mexican-American. I just work hard, try to give possibly the best thing I possibly can do, and that's fight and show what hard work that's truly about.
What kind of drug testing are you pushing for this fight?
Whatever they need to do. Olympic drug testing, cool. Let's do it. I've been doing it my whole career. I mean, I've had guys do drug tests, come knocking on my door at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 7 in the morning, right after I came out of training. My whole career has been like that. And I hopefully they do the same thing. I have no problem with it at all. Never had a problem with it.
Do you want this one to be at 205 and make it cut weight?
This will be at 205. My best fight weight is at 205 pounds. I'm fast, I'm strong as hell, but 205, that's where it's going to be at.
So how do you see it go down in your mind when you see it?
I think him getting a little aggressive and me getting a takedown, me ground and pounding, him getting back to his feet, him throwing the sloppy punches he does, and me catching him, knocking him out.
Thank you, Tito. Appreciate it.